Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Assetto Corsa, and today we will be looking at drag racing and a little later we'll be looking at drifting.
Yeah, I mean we did try to get onto multiplayer, but unfortunately the servers aren't working so well. We can't seem to get into them. There's just too many of them, so we thought we'd do this instead.
Yeah, I think it's a work in progress with that at the moment.
Not fond of the booking system.
No.
So let's go for drag racing. Now I'm not driving because I'm not good at drag racing.
I'm pretty good.
But he's not driving either.
Oh, it's
false stop!
False stop!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to make it interesting.
One more time.
So, as you can see, you get the lights in the middle, just like proper drag racing. And you've got the score at the top, so it's 1-0. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of this mobile and internet game that we used to play called Drag Racer V3, and it had a very similar kind of interface, but it was obviously 2D, so this just reminds me of that.
Pretty good reaction time, just over 1 second.
Just over a second, yeah.
I think you'll have it. You can see it on the right hand side of the screen, the red arrow showing opposition, driving to drifting behind.
Look, take a look to your. There, he's gone. Keeping your lane, your lane.
Yeah. If you go onto his side, you will lose.
Yeah, just like a real drag race.
Shall we give it one more round?
Yeah, just keep going. Let's see what happens.
I think we've set it to a best of 7. I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure how this seems to work because we did click 3 and I'm not sure what's happened. I think it's best of 7. But let's find out what happens. So it's obviously 1-1 now. So similar kind of direction.
I mean, just looking on the sides.
I think reminiscent of a drag.
Yeah,
strip.
I think. But I mean, when you compare it to the race,
it's not as much. Crowd would be nice.
Yeah.
Not just the stewards. I think it would be quite nice if we had a crowd here.
It's again definitely big in the work on this.
Funny enough, that mountain in the distance, doesn't that remind you of the same mountain that's in Mugello in the racetrack? I wonder if it's in. I wonder if it's the same area. Oh, speaking of spectators, there's some. But again, that's just at the start. I don't.
I like the men on the right hand side. They're just
still. No animations, just sort of staring.
And the tarmac, I think, there's a bit of work on.
I think that's pretty much just because it's really dark, lots of rubber laid until it clears up.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite nice. Is this something that I'd be racing in a lot? Probably not. 0.842. That's a good reaction.
Really impressive.
That's a good reaction. I can see he's nodding his head here. So yeah.
I think it's
in a distance. Look at him.
He's gone. Right, so how does this end? So we'll just keep going through the rounds, just finish off.
I think this sort of racing is just for when you've got a couple of minutes free.
Yeah.
Want to enjoy a bit of racing. I think this is sort of if you want to the proper racing. I think we'll be looking at the laps or even multiplayer once they've got that sorted.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that booking system on multiplayer. It's like what you have to do when you go on multiplayer. You have to book what track and what session you want to be in. But the problem is if the session's already running, you can't book it, and you've got a bit of a problem there. Then you have to wait, and then
But I suppose it's a good way because it keeps doing the DOS as well.
Yeah, it is a good way. Having said that, there are people in those rooms that set up rooms, so just
be careful you don't drift to the right side because
it's got a faster reaction time this time as well. So it's at 4-1 now. So is that end or no? It looks like we've got another round. So it must be 7 rounds.
I have to beat my previous time.
So yeah, now it's all about him beating his previous time because the AI obviously cannot catch up.
Yeah.
He's just.
We are under the assumption that it's best of 7.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, another thing to note is the AI is at 100%, as they are in these drag races. We check the settings and it's set at 100%. So
can you not change it then? Or?
I think you can. So, while you can see here, it's beatable. The AI is beatable. We've all done it. We've all beat the AI.
Just the other side.
You can see the white lines under. It is. I think this may be something to do with HDR. One thing about HDR, we should probably mention it here, is that when it's on and it works, it looks great. When it's not on, it doesn't. There you go. Look at that. Silver. Okay, that's an achievement. That's one of those Steam achievements.
What was that? Sorry.
You got a silver medal for some Steam achievement.
Oh, sweet.
So, well, for me anyway.
I think this will be the last one.
Yeah, I think so. Make it count. Again, one good thing here that we did notice is you pre-select the gear.
Yeah.
That's something you can't do in the race. Having said that, I am going to check it out. So
oh yes.
I'm going to see if we can pre-select the gears before we pull out. Because at the start of a race, you couldn't pre-select the gear, and that is quite an annoyance in real life. Of course, you can pre-select the gear. So maybe that's something that they fixed in what version is it now? 0.15.2. So obviously,
It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd say 0.15, but it is. He's got the gold. He's got a gold achievement now. 6 wins, 1 loss, and another round.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Apparently, it's,
keep going.
our
This
assumption is not valid. So
I think maybe it's because this is on a harder level because we were playing this earlier and we did win
yeah,
tier 1. So there's 3 tiers of this: 3, 5, and 7.
right,
I assume that those were the rounds.
right.
I don't think
Do
that.
you reckon it's first 2-7 then?
Could be first 2-7. Yeah. It could be even faster.
Now he's just showing off.
Yeah,
Now he's
so
just
it's
showing
going
off.
faster and faster. But while he's doing that, I think we just talk about sort of where we think Assetto Corsa may be going, because they've got drift events, they've got drag events, they've got special events, historic, and current.
Yeah.
I don't really know what Assetto Corsa are trying to do in terms of in terms of going through where we're going, and yeah, it looks like it is. So we've got a bit of a replay, but I think we can just skip the replay. If we just press escape and skip the replay, because no one wants to see the replay of drag race like that. So we'll just press exit. He can look at it in his own free time. And there we go. So you can see tier achieved. It's 3 out of 3, 8 runs, 7 wins. You've got, well, that's my driver name. But 8 runs, and we've got fourth world. That must be what they've called the other driver.
Yeah.
And you got his fastest time, etc. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Self-explanatory, I think that is.
It's good for a few moments of running.
If you're bored, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll switch around drivers in that now and go to.
It's definitely fun racing. Yeah.
So we're going to drifting. Okay, we're back and we're going into the practice mode. So I'm just going to select this car because I know this is quite good for drifting.
Yeah. It's a rear-wheel drive. It's a BMW.
And how about I take it onto the drift?
Is
How
it the
about I
one
take it
series?
onto the drift track?
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it onto the drift track.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Oh yes.
I'll just press stop. This is going to be a good show for its physics.
Yeah, definitely.
And I should also point out I don't drift.
Is that your excuse now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my excuse.
Yeah,
That's my excuse.
So he doesn't drag and he doesn't drift.
No, I just do normal racing. However, I'm going to set this up for drifting.
Great.
I think that's quite clever actually. When you say the setup, you can actually set your car up and they've got pre-selected modes for the car.
Make sure you warm the tyres up as
I'm going
well.
to put street tyres on because that's going to give me less grip. Slide it around a bit more. Obviously, I'm going to put fuel down to make the car lighter. Not that low, I don't like that.
Here we go.
Are you going to warm the tyres up?
Warm tyres? I don't want warm tyres. I want cold tyres and then smoke the tyres. Tell you what, why don't we put those apps up that we showed in the last video? See which ones
The
are-
tyre temperatures and whatnot.
Yeah, let's see which ones are. Here we go. That one will do. And that one will do. So
I'm not on top of one another though. There you go.
I'll
That's fine.
put that one there.
That's
And
fine.
I'll put
I like the fact that you can actually move around where you want some.
Yeah, I think that's one of the greatest things about it. There. That one there and that one there.
That's fine, yeah.
Should be viewable.
Let's go.
Right. Oddly enough, my leg is tangled up in the headphones. Okay, there we go. Try and get out now. Oh, and it is a manual gearbox.
Oh, no paddle shifters then.
No, no paddle. Manual gearbox.
Oh boy. Enjoy.
Let's try this. Let's just get out onto the track and then I'll find somewhere to start sliding the car.
What track is this?
This is a specific drift track.
Okay, the special one. Yeah, you can tell. There you go. Oh, no.
Maybe not. First things first, there's ABS on. ABS I should turn off. And I'll turn traction control off as well.
Slide down.
Yeah, you can't have traction control because you've got U-lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can, but it's very difficult. But I mean, this sort of when you're drifting, I think it's just going to get you ready for races, isn't it?
That's right.
I think going around corners.
I'm getting it!
Nice,
Yeah, you're getting there. But I mean, going back to drifting, you don't really need to be doing this sort of practice thing that rather than just to show off. I think.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I think it's just a bit.
It's just really an art.
Yeah, but I think I can understand drag racing because
Yeah.
obviously it tests your reaction time. But drifting,
Drifting is all about just the fun, going around the corners.
no, but then for the actual racing, there's no need for it, is there?
No, but
No.
drifting is quite a lot about finesse. For example, trying to get around this.
I mean, it just depends on the user, the driver itself. Some people might like to drift on the corner or just take it,
But I think if you're going from a corner, I think you go in and then you accelerate as you come out the corner. Do you understand?
See, I mean, if you do go out a corner,
Yeah.
let's say it happens that your car just slides and you lose control. This is where drifting would actually come to
I
hand.
tell you, drifting, what it's for, rally
Yeah,
driving.
definitely. You see a lot of
And that
rally
is not
driving.
my thing, so
Yeah.
I'm more of a track person. So, but yeah, I can see a need for it. But
Yeah. But I mean, drifting, it's not one of the easiest things to do at all.
as you can see,
Right.
at the moment he's just doing donuts.
Yeah.
And that, my friends, is you can hear the steering wheel working overtime.
Yeah.
It is difficult. It is very difficult.
This is very tough to do.
Yeah, definitely. We're just looking at the track itself, but as you can see, it's really basic. It's got a lot of bends for you to drift on. The tree is obviously there still to be, but I mean, the sun looks great.
It sort of reminds me of the police cars when they
Skid pads.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, going way back now, but do you remember Police Academy? It reminds me a bit like Police Academy where they go and practice driving cars.
I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
showing my age now, I know, but
Okay.
just
I
about
think-
yeah.
I think one thing that I would have liked is a drift track without any of this grass.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it. Is there no drift track without the grass?
Stop making excuses.
No,
No,
I mean,
I'm
I'm
just saying,
serious. It'd be
nice,
better without it.
It'd be nice that you can just slide the
Yeah,
car
you
around.
could just have a tarmac and just, practice with
Yeah,
tarmac,
just
no
for
grass.
practicing, and then one of these tracks would be
Is there no tracks without grass on it?
no, not at the moment. Okay.
I mean, people get the idea of this, and I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really show.
Yeah, no,
Too much.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm no better.
I tell you what, if I switch to a different mode, a different view,
You want to give that a go?
No,
Before we
it's a
sign
nice
off?
car. Definitely a nice car.
it may give me a better chance of drifting.
Maybe you're right, actually. Now it's a bit like Need for Speed.
It does, doesn't it? The back.
I think that's giving me a bit more.
Oh,
I've left
healthy.
the penalties on.
Yeah, ignore that. I
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna.
Again, that's something that we can.
As you can
switch on
see,
and
the
off.
back two tyres are more hot than the front.
That's because.
Yeah,
well, that's all. That's
Rear
obvious.
wheel drive,
Yeah,
obviously.
no, it's obvious because obviously he's trying to skip the back.
I think it may be easier to drift from this view. So that's up to everyone else to decide. I think I can't really show too much more about drifting here.
Yeah.
So
That was a pretty woeful attempt, but I mean, I
yeah.
think
Oh, okay. There you go.
people get the idea.
Yeah.
It just shows that they do have something else for other people.
Definitely, yeah.
Um,
I'm glad they bought this event, for other people. Instead of circuits all around. I mean, it's a good thing they bought drag racing, drifting, and circuit all around. So.
yeah, I think it just brings more people in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well,
Why
now
not, yeah.
you've seen what it's like, and I don't think there's much more we can really show you from this video.
Yeah.
Apart from our abysmal drifting skills.
Yeah. But hopefully, we'll have multiplayer, and we can show you multiplayer in the next video, or probably the one after that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Once
Yeah,
it
or
comes.
Yeah.
Eventually, we will show you multiplayer,
Oops.
and I think that's a perfect time to end the video.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, so next video, we'll probably start going into other circuit races and things like that. If we do get onto a multiplayer, we'll be sure to have a multiplayer video up. But until then, if you like this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment in the comments box below telling us how bad we are at drifting, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next episode.